folks, and we are back. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. That is two different colors on this castle.
Says your eyes do not deceive
Dun,
you.
dun,
Your
dun.
eyes certainly deceive you.
He speaks truths. And who do we got here? We got
The guy.
DM Adam. He's back in the helm.
Yes.
And
Tharnak Bloodletter, the War Cleric of Tempest.
Tharnak Bloodletter, the War Cleric of Tempest.
River. I like water.
River, who likes water.
No, that's his last name.
Shuriken, the paladin of vengeance.
Shuriken, Paladin of Vengeance. And I, the Psy, hitherto unknown until possibly later. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see.
Rest in
We
peace
shall
to
see.
We have to talk.
Pierre,
We have to call Jay.
And we have to call
Rest in
Jay.
pieces to
Yeah.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Resting you.
Yeah, poor
Sorry,
Sauvignon.
not Pierre. What happened to Pierre?
Pierre went
Oh,
after
he left with.
Tharnak or whatever his name is. Yeah.
Now he
No,
gets
not
Jay,
just
right?
the owlbear. He came back and he warned. Remember, he came back and warned Thalanor or whatever.
Oh.
Right.
He warned Thalanor that there was troops coming,
Thalanor, Jesus.
and then they all took off together.
Jesus.
Yeah, Thalanor, right?
Tormesh.
Tormesh. He went and he warned Tormesh, and then they all took off together.
And on the phone we have Justinian Truegood. He was going to be the result of the downfall of the Dwarven. Hey! How you doing, Jay?
Not too bad. I've eaten and I've had a couple beers, so I've gone from feeling loopy because I hadn't eaten for 3 days to loopy because I have eaten after 3 days.
I see.
So I'm in a good space.
Excellent, excellent. So, I have you on speakerphone because I need you to be on speakerphone.
Excellent.
When last we left the Red Tail Rogues, Justinian Truegood was persuaded less than gently by Tharnak that he should step down off the Basilisk Gate at Baldur's Gate, which is this dot right here. And speak to this commander of the Dwarven Legion that has shown up at the Basilisk Gate in Baldur's Gate with a large contingent of dwarves. They came promising aid and supplies, which are very much needed by the citizenry that still reside within the walls of the city proper of Baldur's Gate. Justinian was persuaded to go down and speak to them, or be thrown off and speak to them on the way down.
He was already like negotiating going down because he thinks his mother might be there. I think yes.
I don't know. I can neither confirm or deny what it is Justinian thinks.
Is there reason to believe he was given reason to believe his mother might be there? I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He was given reason to believe that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So that definitely also played into his
Yeah.
thing. But I'm sure Tharnak standing
There
there
were-
was the additional courage that he needed.
Yeah. There were a great many. Carts in tow. All the dwarves were on goat steeds, and a lot of them had gnomes with them as well.
Yeah.
No member of the party currently would understand the significance of why the gnomes are present at all. Maybe Sharigan, because he might have heard something about gnomes. Vaguely.
I thought last time we realized that they were there to provide magical protection.
Yes, for the yes, but I mean like the significance of why they're there in the first place.
Okay.
Right?
I thought that was the reason.
Well, that is, but there's a significant reason why they were there.
Why are they offering this help? Why would they be there?
Yeah, they're there with the
They
dwarves.
can provide, but
Let's
why would
see
they
whether or
provide?
not I can jog my memory. Would that be an insight?
That would be an straight up intelligence check.
Straight up intelligence.
Because with Sharigan, your chance is low because you would have only heard about it in passing,
Exactly.
right?
No, can't recollect.
you heard something about gnomes at some time or another.
I hear they're short people.
They're excellent cooks and take great pride in their ear and nose hair. So, Jay,
Yeah.
you are. Sorry, just to reiterate a few more facts. Facts, as we know them as far as the game goes, anyway. That River has cast Zone of Truth on your location. Where is River? River was up here. Oh, here you are.
There it is.
At your location, which we will use right here.
I will actually, rather than being up here, I've cast Fly on myself, and I'm like here.
Okay.
So I'm looking.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's not 60 feet, but you're flying.
I am flying.
So you have Zone of Truth cast on the area where the dwarf is speaking. How high up off the ground are you? 60 feet, or
Yeah, whatever this height is. Like I'm at level with that, but I've moved out so that I can like see the area. Very
okay.
Shardigan, would you come down with me?
You're already down, and are already like.
Shardigan, come on down.
You are already down. You're already down, and you are.
Follow me.
The gnome
It's a lot of dwarves.
is sitting on the back of the goat. The gnome that he is with his long, wispy white beard and matching ear hair, and funny hat, is sitting seemingly perturbed on the back of his goat.
What's in the bag?
I have no bag.
No, I'm saying Rochelle's got a bag. It's got stuff in it for her.
Okay.
You're
And
Rochelle on the table.
So he sees you cast. He sees River cast his spell. You see him. You certainly see him contemplating something, and not doing so. Right? He just sits and he seems impatient and perturbed because he just given the signal for this entire legion to leave, right? And then you finally came down after some persuasion, and you recognize that this commander is not in fact your father's commander, no one that you would recognize. He's not been appointed by your father. You wouldn't recognize him from any of your dealings back at Mount Tree Hill.
Which is really odd. You'd think he'd recognize anyone of importance.
I mean, you might think that, but you were like the son of somebody. You just saw a bunch of faces. You know he's not anyone close to your father. And when you were calling out for your mother, you got no response. There are a great many carts throughout the Legion, and they have kind of stopped midway through turning around while you have this conversation. The ball's in your court, Jay.
All right.
Sorry, as you walk out of the Basilisk Gate, it closes behind you.
Okay.
I'm assuming that.
Arnak's only job is to protect the city and the Iron Fist.
Okay.
For Flaming Fist, sorry.
With the Iron Fist.
With an Iron Fist.
Okay.
So lad, who are you and what do you want? What do you do? And
We
what do
dwarf do not call me lad, you small dwarven beardless creature. I hesitate to even call you a dwarf, having shaven your beard. You've lost your heritage to try and fit it amongst these human folk, I can only believe, best served at looking like one of their midget folk that they shun and look down upon.
Good God, if you had the favor of the lady folk, you'd know why I do this, but it looks like you've never got your pecker wet in your life, old man.
My wife's beard is more lustrous than mine, with excellent body and
I know, I was tugging
various
on it last
scented oils.
night. I was tugging on it last night, it is.
Covered in scented oils.
You've come down. You've come down to negotiate. Where is Tormesh? That's what he wants to know. He wants to know where is this. Where is Fëanor Castor, this dwarf that you have, this person that you have said in your numerous letters, all 21 of them, that resides within Baldur's Gate?
Okay, so how do you know about the letters to my father?
Do you think your father reads every letter that comes to him himself? I can tell you right now, your father is reading no letters that are addressed to him at all.
So you've been snooping in my mail, have you?
Not your mail, and not your father's mail. We can discuss what's become of your father shortly. First, we need Tormesh in front of us.
Well, would you like an honest answer? I don't know. I can honestly say I have no idea.
He reaches his hand back towards his gnome companion, who hands him a letter, and he reads your words exactly as you wrote them, that you found Uncle Fëanor going by the name Tormesh within the region of Baldur's Gate. Are you aware of who Fëanor Castor is, or was, or should be?
Oh, he was my uncle.
Do you know where he is supposed to be currently? In the fucking ground!
What do you mean in the fucking ground?
He's
He's a hero of the revolution.
And yet, so far, no lies have been told, by the way.
Hill without him. Him and my father were elbow to elbow, side by side.
He committed an assassination on your father's brother, your uncle,
What? I don't believe
Thane
it.
of Underhill, and caused a death within the royal family. And he was supposed to be put to death. Your father, may he continue rotting in his jail cell till his tongue is the last thing that we find of him, is currently awaiting his own execution for betraying the faith of the people of Mount Tree Hill.
Well, Justinian's lip begins to quiver.
I wouldn't be able to see such a sign of weakness had you retained your dwarvish beard, you impudent whelp.
Oh, yeah.
My father and my uncle told me that the true dwarf is in touch with his own emotions.
He spits at your feet.
They lied.
Arnak is strategizing with Shargan just about weaknesses that we're seeing in their formation and just getting a good.
Currently, they were in mid-turn, but they stopped as soon as he turned around. A bunch of horns blew as he raised his hand and stuff like that. You can see his gnome counterpart sitting behind on the goat is enjoying this little back and forth that you've got going on. Do you have any items that belong to Tormesh so that we might be able to ascertain his whereabouts?
I have no items that I know are Taurus.
Make a saving throw, Jay.
He doesn't know.
You're in a zone of truth. You're in a zone of truth.
He doesn't know that it's Tormesh's.
You're in a zone of truth.
You can't
You
lie
took
about
it. You took it out of Tormesh's
I
room.
don't know it's Tormesh's.
He doesn't.
You took it out of Tormesh's room.
That wasn't his question, though. His question was, do you have anything that could help him find it? And if the answer is yes, or anything of Tormesh.
What'd you get total, Jay?
15 out on my sheet, but this is saving throw.
Zone of
So
truth.
15, and then is it wisdom? What is it? Wisdom, intelligence.
I'm looking.
It should be pretty good. I don't know what I have
What
to be.
level did you?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma. Okay, so he's +2 for charisma.
Do you have your sheet?
What's your DC?
17.
Do you have your sheet, Jay?
Nope, but I am +2 for charisma, and I rolled a 15, so that's 17. And then, would I add any items or anything? I should be
No.
at least 17.
No.
I'm at least 17.
So 17. So you know he's lying.
I I know.
You know.
He wouldn't know that he's lying.
Oh, wait a moment. Now I need
Insight
you to
check.
make a deception check, Jay.
Okay. That one's gonna fail, I think.
I would say it would fail.
I rolled a 9, so it failed.
Okay. He does not believe you. Your failed attempt at hiding the fact that the shield on your back came from Tormesh. He doesn't know exactly what it is, but he knows that you have something. If you value the aid which you know Mount Treehill could give your beloved human compatriots on the other side of this shoddily built wall, I would encourage you to tell us and provide us with the items that we seek, or take us at least to his place of residence within your walls, one of our emissaries to his place of residence within your walls, under a flag of truce, so that we might get some of his items, so we could find his location and bring him to proper justice instead of this false justice your father has forced on his people.
Well, for starters, if you want into the city, I can't prevent you from going in, and I can't allow you to go in.
Perhaps you mistake me for asking you, beardless dwarf, as he shouts up onto the battlements.
What I'm telling you is it's not my city.
Right, but as I said, he's
When I have a chance and you don't have
Thornak will
an
just-
army at your back,
And
we can have this
necessarily-
conversation in private.
No mages.
we are in private. My army is not standing right behind me, and it is not my army.
Ask them.
What?
And whose army is it?
It is the dwarven army from Mount Tree Hill. I command them. They are not mine.
It's the One Tree Hill.
Who are
There's a
you?
few seasons of us.
Pardon me?
Who are you? Who are you?
My name to you, beardless dwarf, is inconsequential. I do not serve your father. That is all you need know. Your father has been dishonored and is awaiting judgment.
So very, very well. You like to hide your face and sneak around and pretend you're all tough, but you won't even share your name. And I'm the one who's a coward. My name
He
is just
lowers his
Good.
hand. As he does so, as he lowers his hand towards you, Jay, I'm gonna need you to make
Oh no.
Jay.
Oh.
Don't be casting insults at this gentleman, but I'm gonna need you to be making some dex saving throws, Jay.
Okay.
Dance, boy.
Actually, it's not dex saving throws.
Oh.
I would like to fly 30 feet above where I am right now.
What's your height? You can fly
I'm now
60
at 90.
feet.
I'm now at 90.
Your fly height. How
I'm
high can
very
you?
high.
Oh, you can fly.
I
There's
fly-
no limit
I have
to your
no-
height. You have
yeah.
60 feet of movement.
Yes, correct. I am at 90 feet in the air. And I've moved back a little bit towards the castle.
Jay, I'm gonna need you to make
Wisdom?
yeah, but 3 wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. Depending on how high that is, the first one should pass. That would be 19.
That one passes.
20. Okay. This should also pass. 14 plus 18. 19.
That barely passes.
And this one probably doesn't pass. This one doesn't pass.
What is it?
The 3 doesn't pass.
No, you're paralyzed. So as you begin hurling insults, he becomes tired of you, and you are assaulted by a hold person spell, and you, in the midst of your tirade, are paralyzed, unable to speak, and held fast. And he turns his gaze up towards you, who's flying, and the people on the wall. Perhaps you would allow one of my emissaries into your city beyond this wall, as you call it, and to bring back some effects from Toramesh so that we can locate this criminal
I'll lean over the battlement.
and bring him to justice.
One emissary.
Guarded.
None of this mage shit.
One dwarven emissary under a banner of truce.
No mages.
No mage. I can agree to these terms.
Escorted by the two of us. We will protect him.
He turns back to the gnome, who turns and looks across the field at another gnome, and there's a pathway amongst the dwarves, right? Opens up, escorting you guys can't tell the age of the dwarf, a heavily bearded fellow in heavy armor, who comes to the front. He pulls out a white cloth, which he ties around his arm to show that he's, and he hands his weapons over to the commander and waits for his escort.
We'll go down. Let him in.
Okay, so we no longer need the battlement. I had it there from last game, just in case someone was going to start blasting, and then I just have to start cycling through minis.
That was an option.
Oh, of course, it's an option.
Mini Usador's not here to start blasting.
Oh man, there have been so many fireballs by now. I can't even tell you.
Yeah. So, Jay, your character is currently paralyzed.
I assume we're dealing with either a spell or a monk.
The whole person spell. He and the dwarven commander informs you that until his man is returned to him, we will take the traitor's son into our custody, and he will be returned to you if that is your wish.
I was going to say, do we have to?
When my subordinate is returned.
Why doesn't he just stay with us?
But
And
now
we'll
we
leave,
know. Now you guys know this guy's a liar because he said that I would not be harmed. He's a liar.
You have not been harmed. He has told no lies in the zone of truth.
I would be allowed to leave. He said that before the zone of truth. He is now a confirmed liar.
Jay,
he said
I
that
cast-
no harm will come to you. He lied.
You're
I
not in
cast
harm.
Zone of Truth, and
No
I
harm.
know, as the caster, I know that he is.
Semantics.
No, you just don't like it. But the person on your party who cast Zone of Truth,
Yeah.
Yeah,
he has told no lies. You have not been
he has not
harmed,
lied.
and they will free you if that is the party's wish.
He's dishonest. Perhaps he hasn't lied, but he's definitely dishonest.
There's no evidence to that.
Honorable.
Zone of Truth is black and white.
There's no evidence.
There's a difference between lying and being dishonest.
There's no evidence that he's done either of those things.
Skirted the truth.
You didn't ask where your mother was when you had the opportunity either. But, so the gate opens. You guys come down, I assume. Yes.
Yeah.
Jay, you can see yourself being bound in heavy chains and manacles, and gagged to prevent casting. Your hands are not. They're not like the magic shackles that you guys have played with me for a while and know that I love to use, but they are gloves that are made of metal that your fingers go into and you can't articulate them. So you cannot cast any spell that has a verbal component, a semantic component, or a material component because you're unable to access it.
That would be almost all. I think that's any spell I have.
Unless you had like sorcery points or a way to cast spells while your hands are incapacitated, which you don't.
Unfortunately, I do not. So I'm helpless.
You are held and helpless and so on. So, if required, Jay, is it cool if I call you back later? Or do you want to sit and listen to what happens in the meantime? Okay, cool.
I will be needed later when I'm being executed, perhaps.
Possibly. I don't think you're going to be executed. That's up to the party. But
Ooh, we choose.
well, not you. You're not there.
Carl's like, yes. This is what I've always
Come on, guys. Make the right choice.
I'm Justinian Shurga.
So, you guys come down from the battlements. You escort. I'll use the same miniature. You escort that character. I'll use a different miniature. I have many dwarven miniatures. Just not the hundreds that I need.
I didn't think we were winning a fight against an army of dwarves. So.
No.
And I have very little connection to.
Hey, it's the
Poor
Fizz.
Hey,
He sa-
Fizz.
he says, "Do it for the lulls."
I love that we have one loyal listener.
Yeah, it's the Fizz, my buddy from Australia.
And he's here every week.
I know he loves it.
See him.
He wasn't here last week, but then again, neither were we.
Yeah.
We existed in the shadows. So,
The shadows that are, what, Monday?
the ether,
Tuesday?
yes. So, you guys escort him back into the city. He is, as I said, unarmed. He still carries a shield, but on his arm, where he would have his weapon, he has tied a white cloth, signifying that he's under a banner of truce, which is what is customary in his clan. What he would do. He does. You have the idea he's never been around very many humans before, and he's of. I mean, give me a history check. You're military people.
16.
Ooh, 16 on the die.
10.
He'd be like a lieutenant or lieutenant, and he'd like probably be some kind of scout of some kind. He's expendable by as you view troops, expendable, right? But
Not a grunt, but not a.
yeah,
I'm actually proficient in history. I have a 22 total. I don't know if that
okay,
changed.
he's definitely a lieutenant, and probably like I said, he's got a few a few different patches on him that you know he's seen some battle wear. Like he kind of knows what he's looking at, and he's kind of savvy. Although he's never been around humans and certainly not Goliaths very much, or elves, certainly not elves. He looks at you with a certain amount of disdain because you're
I don't like him either.
you're an elf, and he smells like ale and bad water. Yeah, but
I wash him.
I add conditioner to his beard. I cast mending on his beards. And he follows you guys into the city.
Tabernackles just start chatting about battles. You look like you've seen some battles, and start sharing stories of scars and dents in the armor and that good stuff.
He
Soldier to soldier.
He removes his helmet, and you can see that he very nearly lost an eye, and the wound is still fresh. But that happened from the looks of things maybe a month ago, right? Like it's not fresh, but it's not healing well.
Right.
And he expresses to you that he'd rather the flesh knit itself together. He's leery of magics and stuff like that. He's
I
kind
didn't
of
say I was going to offer, but
I was just
no.
about to
He's a
do
little
lay on
leery
hands,
about the whole magic thing. He's seen it do a lot of bad shit. He doesn't doubt its capacity to do good, but his lived experience is it's usually people using it for negative shit. He doesn't know that you can cast you're a heavily armored person. Doesn't know that you can cast you're a heavily armored person. He has no spell components or scrolls upon him. His armor seems to be very well made, but master crafted, mundane, not.
What a
scars.
faith.
Scars are.
Pardon?
What a faith. Not magic, but faith.
Oh,
Like,
what's that
like
guy's
I've
name?
got, right?
At a certain point, they're similar.
What's that guy's
Stars
name?
are a sign of your experience and nothing to be hidden. I'll show him some of mine.
He talks about he's admiring your scars. He mentions the name Dumathoin if you're talking about faith, and though he was raised and he has family members who are clerics and priests of Dumathoin. Again, he's seen it corrupt more people than he's seen it do good for.
Okay.
Dumathoin is not exactly okay. If you when he mentions that, give me a religion check. Anyone who's got the religion skill.
Oh, actually. I'm proficient.
I do have Jack of all trades. So I do have something.
I do not. I'm not proficient in
Not hit the
religion,
16.
but I did get a 19.
I got 16.
Okay. So Dumathoin is known as the keeper of secrets of the mountain. He's not exactly an evil god
Okay.
or a good god, but he's also known as a dwarvish god of fertility, but it doesn't seem right. The same kind. It doesn't, not like not the way that we'd think of like a fertility god or goddess. More like a fertility in the way of forging,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Like
Fertile
one of the
lands,
people that
fertile
forged the
Yeah.
dwarves. One of the gods that forged the dwarven people, not gave birth to or anything like that.
I was just trying to see what
Yeah.
whether what if there was a relationship with Tempest, but no.
He
Doesn't mention anything.
he doesn't know much about it, but he has
Yeah.
some family members who are heavily into that shit, and it's not his cup of tea. The hills are his home. He doesn't want to delve too far underground. He enjoys the being outdoors and nature and the sky above his head too much. He doesn't understand his mountain dwarf kin, and he would rather just humans have their place
Yeah.
for trade, right? They're decent to trade with, and everyone can make their coin. Everyone can ply their trade and and sell their wares, but hasn't had very many good experiences on average, if you're taking the average with larger folk in general. Certainly not elves. He likens elves to orcs in their trustworthiness, where orcs are more in your face. I'd almost say dwarves are more honest. Sorry, orcs are more honest than elves. At least you know what you're getting.
Yep, their intentions are clear.
Right? But you lead him through Baldur's Gate, I'm assuming, and he's looking around at your city and its state and how its buildings are falling apart, like girders are,
We'll,
and he's,
I'll tell him about the battle with the Elder God that was unleashed and our defeat of it. And
you guys have problems with gods seemingly in this area. This is the second time since I've been above surface. People have been talking about problems with gods and these horrible monsters.
What was the first one?
Oh, it was up by Schmitz Creek. We found ourselves up there with paddles.
No paddles.
With
yeah.
paddles, but no canoe.
Oh,
No ship. It was awful. We had to wade with nothing but our paddles through waist deep Schmidt.
there was a god there.
It'd be knee deep for you guys. People were talking about some kind of horrible summonings and things that had happened, and there was some befouled creatures that we came across that would hint in that direction. But I'm assuming you lead him towards Tormesh's residence at Insight Park.
Sure.
Unless you want to take him somewhere else. Meanwhile, Jay, they've taken that new shield off your back, and they're looking at everything. You're no longer at this point. You'd no longer be paralyzed, but you are bound and restrained. Yeah. And the dwarves who are rallying around you look upon you with disgust as you have opted to shave your beard.
Foolish! Foolish!
Shame.
They point and laugh.
Shame.
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 What, Jay?
Da-ding, da-ding. Shame.
They know their women have very wonderful beards. They're proper dwarvish women.
What's wrong with
Their hair covered bosoms. There's nothing quite like the sweaty smell of a hair covered under tit.
What did he do to his face? Why does he look
That's an
like
image.
that?
That's an
The
image.
action I got, it was mad.
Mommy, I'm scared.
So, you lead him toward Insight Park, where he's saying he begins looking around and rummaging through Tormesh's belongings, where Tormesh lives. Now, Carl, you would know, because your other character that was there, know that he had a grab bag. He just grabbed shit that was important to him and fucking boogied. So there are a lot of things, like cooking utensils, spoons, some clothing, some,
rugs?
bits and bobs that are like hanging around. He opts for utensils like spoons and stuff like that, and is looking at it one that's dirty, right? So it's got some kind of like DNA evidence on it, right? So like we would call it DNA, but like some remnant of him that they could. He gathers up like some utensils out of the sink and looks around. He makes a cursory perception check. While he's looking, he kind of kicks a rock, and then notices that the ground around that rock is disturbed, and looks around at you guys. Do you mind if I? And he begins digging. And in digging, he unearths he has to dig down about 6 inches, maybe 8 inches under the earth, and he finds a trinket box. And in this trinket box, he recovers a note written in Dwarvish. It's an old, decrepit piece of paper written in Dwarvish. This is for me? No, that's... written in Dwarvish. Does anybody there?
Green light on it.
Hey,
I think it's on your side.
That one's on.
hey, the Fizz.
I don't
Can you hear us, the Fizz?
Well,
Fizz, do you speak
I think it
Dwarvish?
was running through just my phone previously. Yeah.
Well, luckily it's been a lot of Adam and Jay talking over in that
Yep.
spot, which is close to your phone.
It's working out? Alright. Sorry, faithful viewers.
Faithful viewer. So,
And other random solicitors that want us to buy their product.
yeah, so that we can get,
more viewer.
Yeah.
we support Doritos.
We'll double your viewer count.
You too. There we go. Now it's working.
So, as I said, he uncovers a trinket box with a piece. There's a ring over top of a rolled piece of parchment. She uncovers and unrolls, and it's got dwarven writing in it. And then there's 2 pieces of paper, both with dwarvish writing, one in a very hard, firm hand with a seal on the bottom of it. And another one, and still the dwarvish handwriting is still a very hard, sharp language, but the lines are finer. It's a little bit more stylistic. You don't know what it says. There's no seal, and it's not signed. He looks at these things. Do you mind if I take these? And he throws the spoons just off to the fucking side. You guys, I'm happy to take the spoons, but you're welcome to read it, and he shows it to you. But my commander would insist that I return with this evidence.
I'm an idiot. I have eyes for
Read it
Runekeeper. I
first,
can
read it
read all
first.
writing. I can't understand it, but I can read all
Well, if you can read it, you can understand it.
Yeah, but I couldn't
You can't-
like I couldn't
okay.
hear it, but I can read it.
Okay.
It's written. I forgot about that.
Okay, so he hands it to you. If you care if he takes it, he shows it to you. Do you care if I take this? You can see one is written. The one that's written in the hard hand, like that's with the seal on the bottom, is written from what was your dad's name again, Jay?
Pedro Truget.
Pedro Truget. That's right. And of course, and the other one that's not signed.
I always thought his name was
Is
Castro.
a that was his actual name. That's
Oh,
Fedor
okay.
Castor. That's
Okay.
this guy. That's Tormesh's real name.
Okay.
But just Jesus.
Pedro was Fedor.
Yeah, I remember from the last game I was talking about.
So the one letter, it's saying thank. The first letter that's got the seal on it is thanking him for his service. He is to. It's an official decree telling him that he is to forgo his name Fedor, and he is to he's in exile, never to reveal who he is or where he's
And
from.
it's written by Justinian's dad.
Correct. It's like a letter of understanding, like a letter of writ kind of thing, right? And then the other one is written in a more feminine hand. It isn't signed, saying that this person is sorry for the way things have happened, and how much she misses him, and hopes that one day they can at least see each other again, one last time before they're gone. Not signed. And it's got the ring is that he's got in his hand is valuable as fuck.
Can I ask the dwarf what the significance to him is of these items?
Well, there certainly would be some importance to Tormesh, which
So
would
it
allow
prove
which proves that he is who we believe him to be. And as they held personal significance to him, some of my commander's affiliates, those gnomes and whatnot, would be able to scry and ascertain his location.
I feel those
And
letters are
track
probably
it.
more personal than just an old ring.
This ring belongs to the queen.
So it would not be personal to Tormesh then.
If he's in possession of the queen's ring, I would say it's quite
I'm wondering
personal.
who wrote the feminine handwriting.
I guess we'll never know.
Mr.
And
Tormesh is
this-
having
and
an
this
affair
ring
with the
is
king's wife.
Nothing's wrong with this ring.
It's been buried underground. It's been totally buried.
So that mist that was destroying stuff.
Well, either it
Maybe not.
wasn't
magic.
affected because it was buried underground,
That's
or it's magical. You're welcome to cast detect magic on it if you like. Burn the spell slot.
Adam,
Yeah.
could I add one small thing?
Sure.
There's also a box of cigars buried there.
There's an empty humidor. They're buried in an empty humidor with half a cigar still sitting in there.
And rolled.
Yes. But yeah, like, do you permit me to take this back to my commander?
I don't know.
I mean, I'd like to keep the magical ring, but also not. Our city can't withstand it. I mean, unless you want to fight a bunch of dwarves.
So
I
you
mean, that would
just
make for a fun
So
session.
you just need scrying. That's it.
Well, and it is a
Family.
royal jewelry of our clan.
Well, it really belongs in a museum then for us to look at.
It is her ring. She has questions
basically
that
the
she's going
French.
to have to answer pertaining to the contents
The
of
Louvre
this
is
letter.
crazy.
Do you share what this letter says, or do you just like?
I don't share to him that I know what it says.
Okay.
Not around the dwarf.
But the dwarf mentioned.
There's the queen's ring. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. In all honesty, She's our prisoner to ensure the minister's compliance. However, what I hold in my hand could unseat an entire family
Who
from
wrote
that
those
lofty
letters?
position.
Who wrote those letters?
One is from the minister himself.
And the other?
I dare not draw that conclusion. I am no judge. Just a scout here to gather the intel, as is my station. Far be it from me to cast aspersions on the royal family at all.
Cast anything, it seems.
Big fan. Big fan. Dumathoin meant for me to be healed by magic. He would have gifted me with it himself. So am I allowed to take it? Or are you going to kill your emissary to take this thing?
Why don't we return the ring to the king? We want to make sure it gets into her hands. As her prisoner, as she is a prisoner, we.
Now we feel as though she needs to be treated fairly.
It is not my position to grant you that access.
To the yeah. It's also not our position to let you take that.
Let me carry the ring, and we'll go out together to the.
We'll be honorable with it. We'll bring it with us. But we want to ask
we'll,
some questions.
We're coming with you. Don't worry.
Yeah, we want to ask some questions.
Then I only ask that I present it to my commander.
We'll give you the credit. You found it, buddy, but we're carrying it.
But it's a piece of
I'm getting
like
agitated.
culture.
I don't like him. He doesn't like me. Getting
No, he
agitated.
doesn't.
I'm like actively agitated.
Okay. I was sent here specifically to acquire something worth that we could ask. You could use. They could use scrying
And
for
you
to get
have
his.
two things in your hand that were very personal to him.
Yes, and a piece of the royal treasury that was believed to have been stolen or missing some centuries ago.
Karnak honestly doesn't give a shit.
Say it. Like he's with you guys. He's not hiding the fact he's got it.
No.
Like if you want to discuss the matter further with my commander, I am here merely to retrieve anything that could be used for scrying, and this is the best hope I have. We have.
I do to help the city, but I also understand that we can't withstand a dwarven onslaught.
Yeah, we don't need to fight. Okay.
I'm
fine.
You can take the rings. You can take the. But then at the same time, realize that this is our show of fate. And I believe that your commander was about to remove a show of faith that he had brought.
Well, he has brought a large amount of supplies for your citizenry.
As
And
you
from
can
the
see, we need it.
and
I
he
know.
looks around and he's like, and he's as he's gesturing to the city, like a building topples over off in the distance.
So I'm going to point at the ring and say, cover this.
I just rolled an insight check. On him.
Okay.
To see what his like intentions are, like why.
Exactly what he said.
Okay.
He
Cool.
wants to take this to his commander, and that's where
Then you can have it.
and
That's fine.
he's honest in his thing.
Yeah.
That is where his responsibility lies.
Fair enough.
To be honest with you,
Starts in
yeah, he does not. He has no intentions of taking this thing, keeping it. He's fully
He's
intent.
happy he found it because he wants to give it to his family.
It's the most.
Yeah, man.
It damns the family, and it gives them a good way to catch. You need, in order to scry over long distances, you need something very personal for the person. And as Thaner was believed to have been dead for centuries, any of his other belongings, they have no idea of anything that would be personal to a corpse, right? So,
You look
honestly,
so happy there, Carl.
Yeah,
You have a big smile on your face.
I'm relaxing a little. Whoa, I got 4 kids, buddy. This is
he's like, I'm not here screaming. I'm not stopping fights.
My wife's probably dealing with the two older ones right now. They're not going to bed. It's a guarantee. Whenever I'm not home, they don't listen to mom.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
Bedtime's always later when it's
Yeah.
bad.
Always later.
Oh, yeah.
Right when the
I just
bed, we're
go,
done.
Andrew, go to bed. I'll be in to see you shortly.
Yeah, same. I can do that.
When you're done your puffers and your teeth brushing and everything's done and your twig and berries is washed, come see me.
I have to actually lead them to their bedrooms and put them to bed, but then they're normally pretty good. For me.
But now it's like, call me from your phone when you're in bed.
Oh, man.
So, now that he's got that information and everyone is just letting him go with it, right?
Yeah, we're going with him.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think we'll need to express to the commander what Shargan was saying, that we're trying something that is valuable, and as your emissary can see, our city has been needs this aid. And
Have any of you ever seen dwarven craftsmanship at work? We can have a large swath, this city possibly completely rebuild to the state, which he says with disdain, that it was in when it was originally built. Probably within 2 months. Now, if you'd like it improved upon, again, these are
then there's negotiations.
negotiations. But
He's implying that there's
but
benefits for everybody. Here.
But our commander, my commander, who I trust my life enough to send me within your walls, is an honorable man, and despite how optics may look, we are not going to send shipments of goods and trade and stuff unprotected to human lands over 200 miles from our home, unguarded. I understand how having a military force at your gate may look, but view it from that point of view if you can. I'm no politician.
Oh, yeah.
And as a sign of good faith, Tharnak will come out with him to meet,
Okay.
outside the protection
Yeah.
protection of our walls.
Yeah, you still got your 48. Well, you've been recruiting too, but you've got 70 people on the wall. When you're out there watching your guys back,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
But we've told them to keep the foes down.
Okay.
Don't be pointing to anything unless.
Don't raise tensions.
Don't point the pointy things at the round targets.
Definitely
Meanwhile-
not the one in the red cape.
Meanwhile, Carl, you see a dwarf with a white armband on his arm being led back through the city by a very large gentleman in full plate mail and another very large gentleman, although not so large as that first one I mentioned, both seemingly very well armed, wearing red cloaks, and a red skinned elf wearing less armor by far, escorting this who's flying possibly still.
It depends on how long we've been. I'm
walking elf, red-skinned elf
but I can look
with a
at
trident,
Sliding.
who's not wearing a whole lot of armor, but he certainly is wearing the revelry of the Flaming Fist or Flaming Hand, as you may know them. You weren't in Baldur's Gate long before all hell broke loose. You've been doing your part to try and help people. However, the people who you were receiving your help from are very grateful because you are doing so without the need of conscription and signing off. You're helping kind of the discarded people that are not
Seen this
signing up.
before.
The people who don't get the help of
believe
the
him. Kill
Flaming
him.
Fist, the poor people who are overlooked by this government,
The
this
second I
fascist
hear
government.
Asmodeus, he's dead.
Gotta
Do you have a guy with a great axe? Nice guy. You have a great axe guy.
I have a great axe. Hey, you might have to paint one, Carl.
Oh,
You have to paint another mini just so I can kill it.
Oh man.
I can't kill minis that aren't painted.
Is he Asmodeus alive? That's a yes.
They're
Oh,
always
this
Asmodeus
guy's
alive.
gonna be chopped up to
They're
bits
always
real
Asmodeus
quick.
alive.
Oh, I know they're in this one. They're in here.
I do hope that all this Asmodeus bullshit leads to something.
No, there's absolutely not. I will not hear of it. So I have a knoll with a great axe right here in front of me.
Who's that guy? I want this guy.
No, he's not an axe.
I want him.
Not an axe.
What's wrong with him?
He doesn't have a great axe like you were just asking for.
All right, give me the knoll. I'll take the knoll. You know I'm an orc. Oh, they'll have to do.
The only thing more trustworthy than
Wait, I might have an orc with it. I'm sure I have an orc with a great axe.
All right. Let's go back.
No, what the fuck? Fuck, you've already cost me 2 doors, probably. I don't know where they've gone.
you talking about, Adam? You don't have any doors.
I don't have beds.
No, you don't.
I don't have beds at all. Certainly not 12.
There's an orc. He's not painted, but there's an orc.
Oh yeah, I'll take him.
Then you can paint him then.
What is this guy? Where'd he come from? Sweet. Looks good to me.
There you go. You can paint him. Here. Until you paint him, use that one.
Why?
Because he's not fucking painted!
None of them are painted though.
That one's painted.
Is he? All right.
That's an insult. Is he?
Anger. Now I gotta put this guy back in here, Carl, because you decided to not use the knoll.
All right.
The knolls get no love. Knolls are great. Knolls are great. So, that's what you see. You see them leading this dwarf with a white armband on his arm.
La 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 la. You there?
Oh, you put that guy in your voice. Oh no.
It says, la 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 la. You there? And I advance forward.
Sorry, what did he say?
La 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 la. You there? Why is this one poor dwarf under your care, fine sirs? One dwarf, many non-dwarves.
He looks at you.
This doesn't
Poor.
seem very equitable to me.
Poor.
How dare you accost this poor, helpless dwarf?
Again, poor.
Poor and helpless.
That's right.
You've offended
He
the dwarf.
spits on your feet.
Poor and helpless, but
He lowers he ducks behind his shield and prepares to fucking charge at your knees.
fear not. I, Goody Two Greaves, am here.
Goody Two Greaves.
I shall save you, my poor oppressed friend.
You know this guy?
I've never seen him in my life.
No.
He is under our protection, and we will protect him from you if you do not get out of our way.
Protect from me, an
has a-
emissary of Soon. He brandishes his beautiful plate mail adorned with a big rose that's on it. It's very
He
suave.
has a heart-shaped codpiece protector.
And as he
on his throat.
and as he removes his helmet, as this orc removes his helmet, you
Upside
see
down to cover the balls.
facial hair finely
a rose
braided.
and an upside-down heart.
His balls are also finely braided. Those pubes you see jutting from beneath his plate mail, finely
We don't
braided.
catch them
His
on anything.
face chiseled in Chad-like, and he swoops his hair back like it's a Pantene Pro V commercial, and you see it lushly bound through the wind and flow, and then he
You can tell
expertly
he has the head hair
puts
for a while.
back
I'm just
on
gonna
his,
say-
his
This is
helmet,
Carl's fantasy.
puckers his lips.
And it's an orc, right?
Boy.
Oh, it's a straight up orc, not even a half.
Very
His
well spoken
fangs
for an
are
orc.
well polished.
What's your intelligence?
His
Very well
armor
spoken for an
very
orc.
shiny,
And he's got 2 red greaves.
and he's got 2 red greaves. They're actually mostly silver, but they look red because they've got a big heart that circles them.
Awful. Just awful.
My inclination to cast a banish.
Lady Soon has sent me to help the oppressed and those in need.
Yeah, there
With
you
the
go.
power of love, I shall grant thee passage then, good friend. But perhaps I should join you and make sure that you don't racially profile this poor dwarf.
What's the name? What's the name of your armor, Carl?
The name of armor? I don't know what his name is.
Inclusivity.
Oh, inclusivity. As you can see by the rose that I bear upon my heart,
And upon your cod.
and upon the cod, and upon the boots, my greaves, my 2 greaves.
Can I go?
Yes.
Can we just start walking away from
Yes.
this?
He
Just walk away
follows.
from him.
He follows, and you can tell that he's
I'm
giving you
uncomfortable
kind of like,
that this guy's behind me. Is that okay to say?
he's kind of giving you the stink eye, making sure that you don't.
Hey, for
do
once we
anything.
agree.
I'll
Oh,
point to 10 of the guys on the battlements to come down and keep that guy from leaving. He's staying in the city.
okay.
He is not coming near the
Okay.
doors.
All right.
You don't want to hand him over the dwarves, yeah.
Okay.
Justinian's doing enough
So
bad
you-
for our negotiations here. I don't need-
What was his name again?
Goody 2 greaves.
Goody Two Greaves. Goody.
That's it. He goes by Goody. Fear not, friends. I do go by Goody. I know my name, as beautiful as it is. Doesn't just roll
Is
off
that,
the
Goody
tongue.
is that
Two-Shoes.
short for anything?
Okay.
Like, you know, Goody 2 Shoes?
Yeah. But is
Goody
Goody-
gumdrops.
Goody Two
Two
Greaves,
drops.
baby.
that
Two
drum drops? There you go.
Yeah.
Goody drum drops. Two shoes. Long name.
He polishes his armor as you
Oh,
guys
I'm
are
glad you
moving
said armor.
along.
Um,
Polish, buff, shine. It's
Squeaky
very
on the
sparkly.
codpiece.
oh, fun.
He loves to polish his codpiece.
Of course he does.
Does it brazenly, out in the open, unashamedly. Polishes his cod.
You said soon.
Soon. The goddess
Goddess
of
of
love,
love and
the
beauty.
goddess of beauty, I an orc chosen for soon's love. Oh, how blessed am
We
I!
close the gate as we
He
continue.
is
He
a
hurries on
very-
through.
as-
Oh,
as
quickly,
a-
my friends, you almost left the
He
house.
is-
There's 10 soldiers. in
So-
front of you.
You have people as you try and hurry up behind these people. You are stopped by 2 cross spears, and then people funnel in behind. Those
I misty
cross
step. I misty step as though nothing's wrong, and just continue to join the party as they walk.
Anybody?
I'm okay to
Fear
fight.
not,
I'm okay to
friends.
fight him.
I accompany them. I will make sure no evil befalls them.
They turn around and look at you, and they're like waiting for the word. Like this guy just like. So
He's just venturing
Moving.
nicely with them.
Sir, you are to stay inside the building or the castle, town, city, whatever we're in.
I go where the dwarf goes.
you fucking do not.
I can tell that you are pressing him.
No one's pressing anybody.
This is going to be an arc.
I don't seem that impressed. Actually, I feel fine.
Then, good sir, allow me to accompany you, just to be safe. No one wants to see you hurt here.
He looks over at you. It looks over at you. I think I'm pretty safe. He looks up at the wall.
Are you racially profiling me? Is it because I'm an orc?
Yes.
Is that the reason why? Oh, soon, say it ain't so. No matter how much I devote myself to you, all they do is look at my tusks and fear me. Oh, soon.
Anyway.
I'm okay to fight him.
Am I allowed to, if I have a spell that would do damage, am I allowed to not do the damage?
No. You can do that with a weapon. You can do subdual damage, which
My-
is like.
It'd be very funny if you'd let me do it.
So if it says it does damage, it does
It
damage.
does. Equal to my bardic inspiration die.
I cannot just say fireball doesn't do fire damage.
Tail number 12. would be
I'm
very
just
funny
following
here.
on nicely, springing my step.
Ugh.
I'll
So
whistle it into the wind.
he will fuck up our conversations with the dwarf.
That's
outside.
why I want to, yeah.
You are approaching the dwarf outside, and
Well,
he
we're
is.
not. We haven't left the city until with this guy following us.
Okay, so you're in between those 2 gates of Basilisk Gate. You're inside. You're inside in between the 2 gates inside the battlement.
Sir, you obviously know about permission. What's the word I'm thinking about? Consent. And the dwarf has not consented to you joining him.
I'm
So
making sure
I
you're not
ask
standing
that
directly
you-
behind me.
I ask that you respect his wishes and do not join us.
It's implied consent.
No, it's not.
I know that you're just saying that because you live in fear of these people.
I'm cutting him
It's
off as
okay.
he's speaking.
I'll come
Okay.
with you.
I look at him and I say, I will heal you from these wounds. Please make an intelligence. And as I point my hand at you.
I am so happy.
I will personally heal you from these wounds. I'm not attempting to fight you. And I make that clear.
You
As
did
I say
D20,
this,
Carl.
I'm not attempting to fight you.
Oh, I got one. Just take that one. The one, right?
It is one.
Take that roll.
I gotta break out shitty for this one.
Oh.
It's a 4.
Yeah, but it's not a one.
You
I'm not gonna
take
give you any more dice.
a small amount of damage.
Look what you did.
3d6 damage.
That's not a small amount of damage. That's enough to kill any normal person.
Well, you're not a normal person.
But
That is
enough to
the
literally
understatement of the
slay.
century.
9
What's that?
damage.
So
He said he's going to heal you from the wounds.
I will heal you from the wounds immediately. Immediately. I will heal you from the wounds.
then heal me.
No, you can't say that because
Why?
as I hit you, you're unable to speak any language for 1 minute. You
Okay.
can't speak at all. You're
I make
completely
a gesture.
silent,
I'm so confused.
completely just gone, unable to speak. There's way better uses for that, but I thought it was funny.
Of course there is. One such may would have been the monologue.
So did he heal me for
That's
9?
what I wanted to
I
do.
know the monologue.
So did he heal me for 9 or not?
Yeah, not yet, but I will. I will immediately.
We'll be back after our business.
What do I have to do?
No, we won't.
And away we go. And I join the Dwarven Army.
And I get the
Healing word.
All right, I'm healed.
You're healed to full, but you
Yep.
can't speak for the next minute.
Yep, that's fine.
What are we doing
so
with
we
this guy?
close the door, bar the door.
So
Yeah.
they,
Well,
as you're
can't
doing
say
that
shit.
and stopping him from talking,
I
they take this as
sullenly-
their cue to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sullenly follow along. Feelings hurt.
Can we kill him?
You're now that
So
the
I will-
soldiers are
I
again
upheld
blocking
my
you.
part.
If They
I cast a
they
spell
block
to heal
you.
him.
We will
You got
only
you
come
misty
back
step
stronger.
past them, and then they've taken this time when you were interacting with him to reposition themselves back between you and Tharnak and Shargan,
Okay.
and there are now 6 of them.
If he is trying to guarantee himself that he'll be out here while we're talking to these guys, can I retcon the fact that my silencing him happens when we're talking to this guy? I don't want him talking to the king or to the commander.
Silence.
Oh no, we haven't gone outside. We're still outside.
Oh,
He hasn't talked to the commander. no.
Okay.
He's
Then we're
only
good.
talked to the
No,
dwarf. that's
leave it
with
how it
us.
is. I just don't want to hear it.
Sadly, you hear nothing. You saying that makes him hang his head even lower.
Oh, good. So
Worth it.
it was. You get an inspiration point, man.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
Even when the
Worth
minute
it.
has passed, he still chooses to say nothing.
I gotta roll a d12 now, by the way, to determine my.
You have an
next thing.
inspiration.
Thank you.
So
So we'll go out to the commander. We'll do the spiel about we found these valuable things for you.
he
As your I don't know if we got his name, but we would have asked his name. You know, as
Braddock.
Craddock, Stone Shaper here mentioned to us. You know, he's seen the state of our city after our recent conflicts, and
he nods his head as he is not.
we would really appreciate the support that we know your glorious nation could supply, and we're happy to work with you to find this Goramesh, who I've only briefly met. I don't even really know.
He
I don't think I would know him at all, to be honest. Would I?
Just do my phone for a second.
I really like this College of Spirits. I just rolled a new one. New tale I can tell.
So he introduces himself as Commander Krothet Hammerrock, and he, after conversing with his dwarven, he looks at you. He points to the white thing on his arm. He removes it, and once he removes it, the commander hands him back his weapon, right? And then he hands over the ring and the paperwork.
I'll put my hammer on his weapon, just as the proper warrior's greeting.
Okay. He like raises it to you, and he's talking. They're talking in Dwarvish, which you don't understand, but he's gesturing to you guys favorably, you know, and you know he's like, you know, for you can't understand what he's saying, but he's like, you know, raising his hands, you know, like higher than his head. Like you get the impression that he's saying that, you know, for tall folk, these ones at least are kind of okay. They're reasonable. You know, and they seem to nod in agreement. He hands him his weapon, and then he raises his weapon back to the party, as he, not to the elf, but he does kind of nod to the elf, but he raises his weapon to the two of you.
He's quite happy that
Yes.
Very yes. The one kind
we
act
also-
an elf has done
To
for him.
make it clear, we don't know who this screen guy is.
and can't speak.
That's over.
It's only a
Here.
minute, so we probably could speak
Command-
soon.
The soccer mom has followed us. inside.
Purple-haired soccer mom.
Oh, you got purple hair, green skin, purple hair. I love it.
hair, no.
Purple hair.
Soon would frown upon such a travesty to nature.
Looking at it.
How dare you?
My character's just gonna utter remarks at this guy the entire time.
Awesome. Innate cutting words damage is gonna start. So
His self-esteem. is
That's
slowly going.
Well, a permanent minus
He's
one
not
to his
measured in his
charisma.
points. Self-esteem level.
after every day of your constant barrage of insults,
I
he
can
has to
see
take
his-
to the level of exhaustion, emotional exhaustion.
His charisma.
I know
drops.
that Sue loves me, and her love is all that I need.
His charisma should start to drop as he feels
After
much about
so
himself.
many levels of emotional exhaustion.
We're all gonna say snide comments.
Yeah, constantly.
Did you brush your hair today?
I've heard it all before, and I know my hair is fabulous.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that color is yours. I don't know. I don't know if it works
So-
on you.
Commander Hammerrock, after his man has gone out of sight, he eyes the ring and looks at the letters, shaking his head, and looks disgustedly back into the distance, right? At one of the carts. He shakes and he shakes his head, and he kind of brings himself back to the matter at hand here, not knowing that you know what the note says. So, we have come to give aid to your city, as you have supplied the information that we required, though you have not supplied Koromesh himself, though the letter from your man here, he gestures to Justinian, claimed that he...
No.
Did you not join the Flaming Fist, Jay?
He's just not ready.
Yeah, but we don't respect it.
We're just accepting anybody right now. Like,
You've seen the city. We,
Open tryouts.
Beggar
Standards are a
open
little
tryouts.
low.
Technically go to this school.
he's in the rec league.
He's house league.
I'll say he did a lot to help fix the city. I'll give him that.
He has been
For
doing
sure.
his part.
Him and I were casting create food and water, and
You were creating French fries.
creating French fries specifically, and Sprite.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you haven't done anything. The
No,
party
he's
is
been
saying
helpful. He's been helpful.
that, Jay.
Creating food and water? I killed the god!
Yeah, he did land the killing blow.
And that's what you remember?
He did.
You killed the god and you remember that I handed out some hot dogs?
I remember you hiding behind a building for half of the fight. That's what Tharnak remembers. And then you popped out after we'd done all the work.
Oh, that's right. I totally remember. He was just hiding back
He
there.
was hiding back there,
like a child.
protecting the kid.
Yeah.
The kid who ran out
To try and
and fight a elder god.
Yeah. Yes, we got an advertisement. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com.
You
Yeah,
did.
baby.
You did get the killing blow.
And the supercharged lightning blast.
Yes, and you did cook a whole shit ton of baddies in the well in Tumbledown.
Yeah, he's done a number of good things.
But you also handed out hot dogs at the.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, you're best known for your charitable contributions and your what do they call that? Oh, now I can't remember.
Your overcosted social programs.
Yeah, yes, and no, what do they call that when
I approve of those social programs.
what do they call that when like a celebrity,
Just tax the rich.
not a humanitarian
for them.
thing, the other word for it.
Oh, like celebrity charity.
Yeah, well, it's another word that they use, like not humanitarian. It's the
Relief funds or
no, I can't remember the word of it. Anyway, that's a failure on my behalf. Should have.
None of the rest we know what we all know what you're talking about, and none of us can think of the word.
Yeah. Tony Stark has called it in
Philanthropist.
Thank
Yeah.
you, philanthropist. Yeah, your philanthropy. You're known as for your philanthropy.
Genius philanthropist.
Yeah.
My philandering and my philanthropy.
No, Usador was known for his philandering, and then denied the fact that he could possibly have an unsired child out there.
He always cast shield on his dick.
No magic missiles.
So he says, with your permission, I would like to escort some of our mages, some of the gnomes, some of our architects within your city to assess the damage, that we might figure out what we need to help you rebuild it, and we could ascertain well, perhaps not. I don't know if you are the people we should be talking to, but if you wish to have the buildings restored as they were or improved upon. But I don't know if you guys are the ones that I should be talking to like that. But who is in charge of the city crew? It's right now it would be Haratu, because the rest of the people of Baldur's Gate.
Ratu and the guy who just took over for Umi.
Yeah.
Probably what, second,
The Flaming
third in
Fist is
command.
certainly in control of it right now.
Yeah.
So perhaps I should meet and treat with them, but
We can
as we
arrange.
do not know our ways around your city, perhaps you could arrange escort. You don't have to escort us personally. But
It would be an honor to.
okay. He as a sign of good faith, he ties a white band around his arm. But he is not going to hand his weapon over to anybody. He stows it, but as he stows it, you hear him say something on his holster, right? And then asks you, remove it, please. You can't remove it, right? Just to prove that he's, and he comes in with 10 people that come in with you guys, and you escort him to Haratu. Now, they begin setting up encampments on the outside of the town, taking up the space of the menagerie. They like this hill, and they've begun starting off putting up encampments on the hill, and naturally, being hill dwarves, begin tunneling into the hill. They find the tunnels that were already there from the cultists,
We'll warn the leader that those were.
that they were
overrun.
once alive with whatever.
How many
And,
trees are on this hill?
there is none. No hill. No tree hill. Yeah.
I
However,
thought there'd be at least two.
however, there are those trees are down there by the well. They're at the bottom.
Oh,
They're at the
yeah.
So they find some tunnels, and they begin exploring them themselves. And They're setting up their own encampment. You guys have weeks of downtime. Carl, you also have weeks of
La
downtime.
la la la.
Right within Baldur's Gate. Okay. Now,
Every time I walk by him, I like this look like, oh, I don't like the way
he's
I
And
don't
when he
like
gives
the way
me,
jib.
and when he gives me that look,
more of like
I follow him around and I smother him in kindness to try and win him over.
Make a persuasion. I'm just kidding. Make your persuasion check. What was it? Total?
16 total.
So what am I saving against?
I'm gonna guidance you on this one.
I don't have a skill list in front of me here. Do I have one on here? No. I don't usually have a blank character sheet floating around.
Oh, never mind.
Right?
That's right.
Okay. Oh. You're not persuaded. But
Every time he turns me down, oh, the dejection. Oh,
Oh no.
my heart.
what's the name of your weapon, sir?
Saloon, guide me.
My heart, he grabs his dick. God,
He got me right in the feeling.
It takes everything I have not to strike.
However, anyone who's traveling and is in his vicinity does see him doing good for the citizenry. Although the weak folk who you wouldn't even offer usually the help for the Flaming Fist to the elderly. You just expect them to die and get out of your fucking way. Yet this person is there helping them, prop them up, giving them healing. You see him creating food.
Wasting resources.
Yeah, creating food for the elderly, for the young who cannot fend for themselves, and kind of taking up residency. They're the shells of buildings that are still fairly sturdy. He's kind of ushering people in to like house them doing what he can to help the people that he can, which you can view however it is that you like, but he's trying to do good.
Not trying, am doing.
Good, yes. Jay, you are released from your bondage, if that's your wish. You know that, and you overheard the conversation. You would know that your mother is somewhere within the Legion in the encampment, but you know not where. You have weeks. You guys have at least 2 weeks of downtime. Do whatever it is that you want to do within the town. If you want to talk to the dwarves about trade, if you want to see what they have for sale, if you have anything to trade with them or any means of bartering, that's completely your choices.
And after having a chance to cool off a bit and being concerned about my mother and seeing that there are no other options, I would like to go cap in hand to what's his name, Rockbeard.
What is his name?
We'll be right back. We'll let Jay do it.
Bring you the most delicious cake you've ever had. I had it commissioned specifically by the best chef in Baldur's Gate.
Hammerrock.
It has pink frosting.
I don't have much of a sweet tooth, and I'll give it to someone else.
And tell him that if there are things I don't know or don't understand, I'd like to hear his side of it, and perhaps we can help each other.
I better get my sweater too. One step
As you need to get some more meat.
You're losing weight, bud.
Good.
I'm losing weight too, but I have to spare. As you are trying to arrange an audience with Commander Hammerrock, you are finding that it is not going in your favor. Perhaps another line of questioning towards the dwarves might be beneficial. You are released, as I said, you're released from your custody back into the Flaming Fist, who you now serve, and the dwarves look upon you with disdain because you have opted to shave your beard. That seems to be the big crux of their opinion on you, is that you've opted to abandon your heritage and shave your beard.
Justinian is sad because he had been led to believe by the people at court that that everything he did was absolutely awesome and the people loved it.
That court is no longer in power.
And he is very confused. He thought that this was the thing to do, and he doesn't understand why, because everyone at court told him, "Yeah, this is a great idea, man. Go ahead and do it."
They lied to you, and
Really do it. The ladies will love it. They will. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally do it. Continue to shave your beard.
Yeah, they were. It's now been revealed to you by one of the more light-hearted dwarves that he thinks they were taking the piss out of you, and you were just too altruistic to see it. And
Justinian was having to rethink all of his life choices.
yeah, maybe. And so, give me an insight check.
I'm in the bath. I don't have any dice. Do you want to roll
You're
for me?
in
Carl?
the dice. You're in the bath. So, Shargan or Adams here. Which one would you like to have? Nate or Adams here. Which one would you like to have roll the 20 for you, or I can roll it for you?
How about everyone rolls a 20, and the person who gets the lowest roll rolls for me? Or
Um.
Adam can do it. Or Adam can do it.
Okay, Adam, you roll the d20 for Jay. 1,
4
4.
plus whatever. So
You don't know why anyone would give you such terrible advice. Yeah, you don't know what their ulterior motives might have been, or why it was that your father had originally told you that he didn't quite think you were ready for office, but your naivety seems to have led you down the wrong path as far as the dwarves are concerned. You are unsuccessful in your getting a parley with Commander Hammerrock. But this dwarf that you're talking to that's kind of telling you, hey man, I think they were taking the piss of you, but he doesn't really want to be seen associating with you either, but he will as a sign, because they're here on a humanitarian mission.
Can I ask him what happened with my father and my mother? Just what's common knowledge, man? Can you tell me what everyone else knows that I don't seem to know?
Once the messenger read the letter that you had addressed to your father aloud in court, in front of the 20 present magistrates that believed Toramesh or Feanor Castor to be dead. It was read aloud in court, just as every other message that he receives with his advisors is read. And it was instantly revealed on the first reading that your father had in fact lied to the court and all of his people and was summarily impeached and imprisoned. And then we received confirmation of the same, or the letter with similar contents, for the next 21 days.
I'm so happy to see Uncle Fedor. Why does everybody hate him so much? He tells the greatest stories.
Did he tell you that? Did he haven't tell you the story about the time he killed your uncle, your other uncle?
Well, wouldn't my dad be
been
upset
after
about
this.
that? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why. Like, why would my dad be mad about that? He'd be sad if like his brother was killed, right? Right? He'd be sad, wouldn't he?
I don't know why your father would have covered up for the murderer of his brother. Perhaps that's a conversation you could have with your father, Dumathoin permitting, while you're still on the right side.
It's all a mistake. I don't believe it. I don't believe any of it.
That's
They're lying. They're lying about how I don't look good without a beard. They're lying about my dad. They're lying about my uncle and my other
Your mother is a prisoner. She's here, but she is a prisoner, and I cannot permit you to.
Does he say mom or
Mother, I think he said.
Mama.
But I cannot. The person that you're talking to will not give you the. Will not take you to see her. Only that she is a prisoner, and she is being held currently in the encampments within the hill, just to the east of Baldur's Gate.
Okay, can I go? Do I know this? Do I know Carl's work yet? Have we met?
You saw a silent and somewhat saddened orc who came out trying to follow the party, who was blocked by a fairly large contingent of the new warriors from the Flaming Fist, who have been recruited by both Tharnak and Shargan. And you have since seen him within the town, helping the elderly and the not reuniting, but uniting children who cannot fend for themselves or have no current use for the Flaming Fist that they are just going to overlook. He's been helping the people who have not been cared for and kind of cast aside by the Flaming Fist, and he's kind of uniting children with elderly people so that they can at least give some kind of care to give these young children the best chance of survival and give these elderly people something to live for.
That's great. That's really sweet.
I'm a good guy.
You can't say
So Carl,
Sorry, did you also cast Misty Step?
This is a question for Carl.
would it make sense if he saw Justinian, this sad dwarf, moping around, clearly in crisis?
Not crying into his beard,
Would it
tears
make
streaming
sense-
down his face.
Would your character approach him and come to talk to him?
I'll
If he saw
probably.
that, is that who your character is?
I'd probably say so. Oh, poor dwarf, why so glum? Seeing you so sad makes me sad.
Well, they got my dad locked up, and they're saying my uncle killed my uncle, but I don't think my uncle killed my uncle, and they got my mom locked up, and nobody likes that I don't
And
have
Charlie.
to be here,
And you
and nobody loves me. They only remember me for my
are
hot
summoned.
dog.
And
To a
they're
meeting
making fun
with
of me
Harati.
because I'm a big orc and I'm so scary and no one likes me either. Ooh, I
A few
embrace
days
him and we hug and cry on each other's shoulder now.
Oh, do I have to witness it?
You have to witness it. In fact, I want you to DM it.
It
DM the
makes
crying.
It makes me. Oh, I feel silly doing so.
Good, excellent. So
So
role
we're
play
going
it.
to officially
Tell me what happens. I
split
want
the
you to
party
describe
from
the
now on.
catharsis
The
that my
three of
character
us.
feels.
Yeah, you got to run 2 games now. One's
One is
us 3, and the other
Yeah.
night's those 2 doing their
Okay.
side quests.
I go back and hunt down the party
Exhausting.
and join it as soon
Jay-
as I hear a whiff that they're gonna do something.
Jay, you feel as the orc
Hunt you
is
down.
crying with you. You can feel his wet facial fur that's holding on to those tears, kind of sticking to your hairless cheeks in a most
Hairless
grotesque kind of way.
Actually, nothing about my character can be described as grotesque. I'd like you to know. I do follow soon. Thank you.
Oh, I don't
Beauty
follow
is in the eye
social.
of
I would
the arms
also
of
like to let you know that my character, unlike many orcs that smell foul, my orc smells fragrant.
Fragrant.
You can tell
Fragrant.
almost rosy. He smells so
Well-
good almost. You almost want to just be around him, just
Like a rotting corpse.
get right into that armpit and smell that odor. Another blessing of
The
Soon.
universal signs.
Yes.
Looking at him.
He's an orc, and he's
Nothing's weird.
unfortunately exactly as he seems.
No.
He's like, I'm going to drink.
I'll take
Fuck
that as a
this shit.
compliment.
Yeah.
I wear my heart on my sleeve, literally, or I guess I should say figuratively,
You
because
wear
look,
your
there's
heart
a
on your
my
cod
armor.
piece. Yes. So, the three. Oh, I'll wait for Matt to come back. But so Jay, am I to believe then that you are assisting Carl in his humanitarian and philanthropic aid to
I'm
the.
still Carl. I want to get caught up with Boomy and River and Chardigan and Thornak, even if just briefly to touch base. And I want to try and keep my ear to the ground to get any information I can about Fedor or my mother. And I'm letting Carl's character know that I might be needing help to either hunt down Tormund or free my mother, whichever seems more possible, because my goal at this point is first freeing my mother and then figuring out everything else after that. Clearly, I can't just go and attack the camp, so I'm trying to plan.
So, the two of you and River have been summoned to Haratu because River is known to travel with the two of you. Summoned to a meeting with Haratu.
Sorry.
You a few days later. So just so we're clear at this point, no one has opted to trade or buy anywhere. Or
I think
the
any money
dwarves
we
have been
had-
bringing food in primarily for people, freeing up the casters from casting, create food, giving people like something to cook with, and increasing morale.
I'll
I
continue
don't think we had
casting.
any money anymore because it all rotted, right?
Well, they on the shipments of you
500
guys
a week.
didn't have money, but on the shipments coming in from on the boats, they each had the thing I said, the allotment of money.
It's 500
that
a
they
week.
had.
Or it's 500 every ship.
500
500
gold, 500 silver, 500.
But that wasn't for us.
No,
that was for the Flaming Fist.
That was for the Flaming Fist to reestablish
divvy
trade and like whatever. Like the people who serve the Flaming Fist serve the Flaming Fist whether they get paid or not, either because they've been sworn to, they've been promised to, they've been conscripted to, under fear of their own life and the life of their family in some cases, depending on how it is that they came about it. Again, the Flaming Fist is not
We're not the Coast
a
Guard.
charitable society. They're not. Yeah, they're the fucking mob.
The BlackRock, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, if so the dwarves aren't looking for, they're looking for money for stuff.
they're looking for trade. They're looking for trade, or the dwarves will accept debt. They if you wish to incur debt with the dwarves, you can do so. However, it's debt that must be repaid.
Goody's trying to find out if these wares are being sold at inflated prices during wartime.
As far as Goody knows, do you have Streetwise?
No, but I am streetwise.
Is that how that
You
works?
believe you're Streetwise. So then no, give me a character sheet.
I'll roll this dice and we'll see if it matters. It's in that one.
No, it doesn't matter. No,
I
you
don't do whatever you were telling me that I might be able to do.
you believe the price to be fair and
Fair and
accurate.
justified. I'm glad to see no one's taking advantage of these wartime circumstances to exploit the people with higher cost of living expenses.
No, who would do such a thing? Certainly not the dwarfs.
What would it take to upgrade my shield to a +2 shield?
Well, those things are not just laying around, but it can be done.
Do we have any more metal with that? Or was that all used up?
Well, everything else was used up in the cost for the creation of the magic items that were made from it. So as far as that goes, that
It's a wash.
blacksmith
Yeah, it's
is paid up,
Yeah, that would.
right? Now, you have favorable dealings with him, right? And he's very he's very relieved to see these dwarves coming in with shipments of metals and minerals and things that he can use, and he's able to get his fires are up and running again. He's back to work, and he's working very steadily. Although, if you have any conversations with him over the time, he finds the dwarves who are asking him to make specific things for their construction. He's had 3 shipments returned because it's an inferior product, inferior smelting process, which he doesn't understand. He's like, this is like the same work he's turned out that has been more than adequate for any of the needs of the city in his entire lifetime, right? And like they're asking for mastery that he doesn't believe he could, a skill set that he couldn't get within his lifetime. Who already possess it? They shake his head when he brings something. I guess this is good enough. It's a bit he's put off by it, you know. He's like he's thinking about just like moving his shop, right? But he's needed. He now works for the Flaming Fist. He's not being released anytime soon. He's being told to pull up his tongs and get fucking to work. Like that's how it is. Yeah.
I deliver a small floral arrangement to his shop to try and boost his morale.
You surprised to receive a floral arrangement from anyone.
I present it to him in person. Here you go.
He's extremely surprised to receive a flower arrangement from not even a half orc, a full-on orc.
And without another word, I turn and walk in. Mysteriously, my hair flowing behind me.
Carl, are you telling me that you're handsome?
Oh, he's more than handsome. He's
For an
handsome, Squidward
orc,
handsome.
it's like saying a cross-dresser is pretty. Like it's a term of endearment. It's a polite.
Saloon says I'm beautiful.
What does she know?
Saloon is always right. Look at these nails. Look how perfect they are. My tusks.
Oh.
Lost my teeth.
Is this like the gray black Fabio with fangs kind of thing, or
Kind of. Yes. Yes, that works.
What is your charisma modifier?
It's not about the charisma. It's about the comeliness, Adam. Don't compare the two stats.
I don't like the word comely. I like the way he says it.
Comely.
Not with that codpiece. You can't use that word while you're wearing that codpiece. In my mind,
It's my comely codpiece.
In my mind, I've just been violated.
The comely cod.
Oh.
That's what we call it. So we call it for short.
Probably the cod.
My comely cod. Everyone's got a good comely.
Oh man.
Terrible
Anyway,
name.
you're summoned to you're summoned to the meeting with Hiratu. So yes, it can be done. It would incur a debt of servitude for, depending on the task that would be relegated to you. However, if you're inquiring about acquiring +2 items, then we could.
They say I just want my +1 to become +2.
Right. Well, they would first take the +1 shield, and they would loan you the +2 shield, and it would be yours at the completion of your quest should you survive. And that will be discussed shortly. But so
Something to think about.
yeah, you guys are summoned to a meeting with Hiratu.
I accompany them.
See them walking in that direction, and he comes up behind you.
I don't
You're
have
uncomfortable.
12 available this
Why
time.
not? I'm there. Yes.
Yeah, you're there too, Jay. Yeah. But as soon as he comes up behind people, they feel angry. I mean, I don't want to speak for people, but we're just going to go with the blanket statement of angry.
Sorry,
They're
Jay.
confused.
I don't know why they feel that way about you, buddy. But I support you. I support you, Thelonious. I don't know why they're so mad about you being here.
He
but it's
supports you
okay.
like a pair of sacks.
Where did Thelonious come from?
He just joined. I was walking with you. Thelonious started walking with you, and then the party was
Thelonious has
angry.
been dead for a long time.
And then he was an
not
undead, and then
Thelonious.
he was stumbling around.
Justinian.
I was going to say Thelonious.
Yes,
Thelonious
Justinian.
is
I
still
don't know
an
why they're mad
undead
at
who's
you.
stumbling around
Rest
somewhere.
in peace, Thelonious.
Justinian, I don't know why they're mad at you, but it's okay. I still support you. Walk together, friend. I take his hand.
Oh God!
I hold it tightly,
You guys are holding hands.
lovingly.
Jay.
I'm feeling both uncomfortable and comforted. No one has shown me this much kindness in a long time.
I'm just happy he's letting me hold his hand.
You're just happy it's his hand, Jay.
Oh, and by the way, I've got 2 weeks of beard growth.
Oh wow,
Oh, so you've decided to just abandon your.
he's got a 1.5 foot long beard already.
Wow.
Impressive after 2 weeks.
No, this is like this is like 2 weeks. I mean, this is just me. Like I trim this maybe
So I'm working on my beard.
every 2 weeks. Okay. So your chest hair or just your beard?
Roll a d20.
I've
For
been making
beard growth?
inquiries about what dwarven male.
What's the
supposed to
metric?
do.
Millimeters?
Every other dwarf that you see has a beard
Testosterone
that
levels.
like reaches down to their navel.
All right, I'm working towards that.
Okay, so you won't be shaving for a hot
I
minute.
think he should roll for beard.
Roll
I
a
agree with
d20,
that.
Jay.
I
Or
agree
are you
with
still
that.
in the bath doing something?
Thurnak,
I'm in
Thurnak
bed
will
now.
politely say you should find a dwarven belt, or whatever that is, dwarven
Okay.
kind.
Both the dwarven kind.
It'll boost your chances to get a beard. Might want to talk to some of your brethren.
Okay, can I do that? Ask around to see if I can find that.
Yeah.
I actually know of these really good boutiques here in Baldur's Gate. If we were to go there, we could get you a perfect beard piece. It would look so beautiful.
Oh my god, are you gonna get him a beard merkin?
A beard merkin. Yes, a beard merkin.
Oh god. Do you know what a merkin is?
No.
Okay. A merkin.
Played a big part in our first game.
Oh, it sure
Oh.
did. Yeah, I love the fact that I have this useless knowledge. A merkin is a pubic hair wig that people used to wear in porn in the 70s.
Wait, and they wear it as pubic hair.
They'd wear it as pubic hair, yes, because it was a bush was in style, time,
And they couldn't
but it
grow
was still
one.
uncleanly, especially when you're in that line of work. So they
Well,
would have
yeah.
a pubic hair wig that they would wear for their shoes. That is a
I-
merkin.
A question for another time, not right now. But how did that play into your old campaign?
Oh, that's just let your
Find out
mind.
about it.
That's
Let's let your mind wander and
That's
come
my
up with
main
your own
question.
answers. I look upon
Anyway.
those days fondly myself.
Fondling?
Fondly. It was excellent. Fondly.
Fondling your merkin.
Yeah.
It's at this place called Louisa's Wigs.
Louisa's wig.
5-star reviews all around.
Oh god. With one review with 5 stars
It's just you.
from your character's name. Goody
She's trending.
Two
She's trending.
Greaves. G2G. That's
Goody Two
5 stars
Greaves?
rated by G2G
What's the
on
full
Yelp.
name? Goody.
Two Greaves.
Goody Two Greaves.
Yeah,
Goody Gumdrops 2
yeah. Goody Gumdrop 2 Greaves.
Oh my god. It's come to this, guys.
Wow.
I know.
We're
So,
losers.
you're
This is
summoned
how
in the
they
best way.
envision Dungeons and Dragons players
I love it.
now.
I'm having a fucking blast.
So you're
This is
summoned.
what Gary Gygax said. his vision was.
Oh yeah, he was just waiting for the day someone would play it.
Goody,
And
Goody
orcish
Gumdrop 2 Greaves.
paladin of Soon. That's right. Yeah. So you're summoned to a meeting with Haratu, unless people are going to like try and trade or find out cost for further things.
Is the belt of dwarven kind a possibility?
No,
Okay.
the people are not talking to you, Jay. That one guy he was, and but as long as no one's around, he'll talk to you again. But he doesn't want anyone to see him talking to you. And he makes that abundantly clear that he has no problem talking to you, but he does not want people to think that you guys are friends currently.
Fair enough. I will not go to my way to.
He'll be polite to you and courteous, and when no one's around, yeah, he might even treat you nice, kindly, and as a friend. But when other people are around, he's cold.
Well, what's his name?
Ryan.
Brian.
Ryan.
Ryan. Oh.
Ryan Ryanson of the Ryan kind.
Okay, I can remember that. I know a
Have
couple
your name.
Ryans.
Yeah, just a Ryan.
Now you know one more.
Generic Ryan, whose last name also happens to be
Ryan.
Yes. At least that's what he tells you. Is
His middle name.
And I
Ryan,
Engelbert.
Ryan.
Ryan Engelbert Ryan.
yeah. Ryans.
Ryan, Jerry Ryan.
So, you're summoned to this meeting with Hiratu. He has guards outside his quarters. You guys know because you've also have recruited these people for your own purposes, but clearly he's got more pull, and so while they also are loyal to you guys, their first and foremost loyalty is to the Flaming Fist, and they have answered to him before because he came, if you recall, he came from the front lines as well. You someone to his office, they open the door for you guys. They lower their gaze as you walk through, and you walk through, and then the other person walks through, and Jay walks through, and then they wonder if this guy is also going to be allowed through.
I just walk through. I don't wait for permission.
They're keeping their eyes up.
You just told the dead?
Spiritual guardians. Everybody's immune except for.
You're in a 20-foot room, and it's just filled.
Lock the doors.
Yeah.
Let's run into it.
So, it's 10:30. We'll have the meeting with Hiratu at the start of our next game. And you guys will get your mission, and we can carry on with that. And no one's stopping Carl's character from following you into the room, it seems?
I'll shrug. It's up to.
Don't say it's up to me.
I mean, it's up to the leader if he's going to let him be part of the meeting. I'm just shrugging my shoulders.
Okay.
Because we're meeting with the head of the
Yeah,
fence,
you're
right?
meeting with Hiratu, who is like, if he's calling you guys to come see him and he's not coming to you, then there's probably something fairly serious he wants to discuss.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of shrug. I've lost patience with him. I'll let him walk into his own problems.
I actually go and I present him. There's this wicker basket that I bring, and I show him the wicker basket that has a really nice cloth on it. I slowly open the cloth, and there's a fresh baked loaf of bread in there. The smell coming off of it, so delicious. I offer it to him. I offer you the bread, Thalanor.
I'm looking at it.
Eleanor! Oh my god.
Thragtusk, I offer you this bread. Let's be friends, Thragtusk.
What's crazy
Let's
is
let
I bet you the
bygones
bread's
be
probably
bygones.
totally fine.
Oh,
Bread's probably totally fine.
It's really good bread.
I'm looking at it.
It's delicious
It's
bread.
bread. It's
I paid way
warm.
more than I should have for this loaf of bread. Way more than I should have. they called it artisan, and by doing so, they doubled the price.
I take the basket and I present it to the head of the fist and say, "Here, sir."
He's looking at the basket that you're presenting him
Is it a part?
with like a look of disdain. What am I
Like he
supposed
would have seen me get it from
Okay,
him.
okay, yeah. But,
Yeah.
but
So
what
I
am
just
I
like give it to someone.
what am I gonna do with a wicker basket? He throws it
Bread.
at the wall. He
No.
takes the bread.
I was gonna say the bread's for you. The basket can fuck yourself.
He takes the bread and stuffs it in his face. This is good bread. And he throws the wicker basket at the wall.
I go and approach him. Did you really like the bread?
He fucking strikes you. Oh! Is this thing with you? Oh my god.
Did you crit it?
Carl, that 20, he backhands you across the face, and this orc is huge, even by orc standards, and he fucking just cracks you with the back of his mailed fist.
I want to do one of those cartoon spins.
Oh. You take 26 damage.
I love it.
From a smack.
Did it make you feel
We're
better?
back! Get this thing off me.
He has followed us. He is not with us.
I
Do
call
with him
Leo.
as you wish.
Was that Jay?
I'll heal him.
I'll slap Jay.
Thank you, Justinian. Don't worry, I have another
How
loaf
much
just
damage
for
does
you.
Jay take?
I break out a second loaf of bread, and this time I offer it to Justinian.
Where'd you pull it from?
This one has a hole in it, though.
It came out of somewhere. I don't know. From
Oh.
within
Do you
my
shit
armor.
bread? Oh God, that's gross.
I brought
How
two.
much yeast are you walking around with?
It was a sale. Buy two, get 50% off the second loaf. I had to do it.
How hot is it in your armor?
Oh,
That's
I
what
was baking the bread in there.
I'm sure.
Very yeasty.
Lovely. And with that lovely note, we will deal with the meeting with Haratu next game. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
can't
Haratu.
deal with any more orc armor yeast bread today.
Yeast bread.
The video is buffering. Use the low latency toggle. No.
All good, all good.
Red Tail Rogues, we are signing off.
Red Tail
With-
Road.
We were on one tonight.
Yeasty bread. That is the
Yeasty bread.
yeah.